Hi everybody, how are we all doing today? My name is Griffin, and today I want to talk to you about more of my skincare journey and some of the products that I'm using and I'm very excited about just kind of showing off. This is a continuation of me and my kind of quest to review products that I have used that I don't really see anywhere else on the internet. And I think it's really important to make sure that we put out this information out there to the public so that people can take a look and see what people think about it besides just listening to what the company has to say or what the website reviews have to say or what the ingredients list is. There's a lot to something besides just the pure facts that you see on something. It's all about facts and anecdotal experiences together to make everything just a wonderful, beautiful idea of what the hell you're even getting into in the first place. Today I'm going to be talking to you about this little guy over here, which is the Plant Base's Pore and Morocco Ghassoul Clay Mask, which I have spoken about before very briefly in kind of products you've never heard of before video, and I want to get deeper inside, well, what is this product that you have never heard of? To give you a little bit of an overview first about what the Plant Base is, the Plant Base is a Korean skincare company that started in 2005, actually as a soap making company, I believe. And since then, they've evolved to become a very popular brand in Korea and have started getting a little bit more kind of pull in the Western market as we see websites like SocoGlam start to curate some of their products over into the market. But I haven't seen this product in particular make it into the mainstream and kind of onto people's lists to kind of check out, which is interesting. I found this product on YesStyle when I was looking for some clay masks, or to be completely honest, masks in general, that were fragrance-free and had some beneficial ingredients that I might want to try them out when I'm spending time in my kind of relaxation, having a little bit of fun, treating myself kind of moment, so that I could just kind of get a better idea was the Korean market. There are not that many options for masks that follow my very, very picky ingredient guidelines. And when I find something, I go, why not check it out? Additionally, this mask comes in a very wonderful 100 milliliter 3.3 fluid ounce container, which is the maximum amount you are allowed to take on an airplane, which is what I always tend to look for when buying a new product, because I want to get the most amount for my buck and also just not really waste as much packaging. You see a lot of masks come in tiny little packages that you're meant to use up very quickly and move on to the next one, which I understand. It's nice to try a lot of different masks out, but if we think about waste and trying to get a good amount of product for the packaging that you're going to buy anyway, I try to buy larger. So, on to the mask itself. This, as you can tell in the name, is a clay mask. It is made using Moroccan Ghassoul clay, which is from Morocco and functions a little bit differently to the two more typical clays that we're going to see in skincare masks, which are bentonite and kaolin clay. It has the same idea to it, where it is a clay that is going to suck up all the gunk and oils and debris from your skin and your pores and try to just kind of clarify everything that goes into your skin. What makes it a little bit more different is that it is very strong at it. It is going to kind of suck everything up and tighten everything really, really well. In addition to the clay itself, you tend to also want to have some other ingredients in a mask to help balance everything out and give you a fully rounded product. There are some clay masks that are just the clay. Think the really, really popular Aztec clay that comes in a jar and you pour the apple cider vinegar into that everyone's using. That's just clay. But a really good formula is going to balance it with some ingredients to help get rid of the irritation that goes on with having such a drying thing on your face. True to the name of the company, the Plant Base loves their plant extracts. They have patented blends, plant extracts that they put into every single one of their products, and they also try to supplement each product with its own little blend of plant extracts to go with what that product is trying to do. In this case, it uses a lot of tannin-based plant extracts, which are astringents, essentially. They are plant extracts that are going to be able to get rid of all of that extra stuff on your skin, get into the pores, and clean everything out to work together with this clay mask. The word tannin actually comes from tanning, where this is the same idea going with it, where you would use barks like oak bark and such to tan different animal leathers to change the color and kind of get rid of all the oils on them. These tannins are going to be trying to do the same with your pores and kind of cleaning everything out. And it's an interesting kind of effect going on. When I use this mask, it is a super, super strong mask, where if you leave it on for more than the 10 minutes that they tell you to, it will start to get super tight on your skin and almost start to hurt to peel it off. This is something that I'm not really sure that I enjoy so much, so I've actually taken to keeping this on for less than 10 minutes. I keep it on for about 7 to 8 minutes maximum, so that it still is a little bit wet on my skin, not fully dry, so that it is still able to suck up a lot of stuff, but isn't completely divorcing my skin of all of that moisture that it has on it. A lot of people tend not to listen to how long you should be keeping your mask on your skin, which I think is a really big mistake. The manufacturers put those instructions on the bottle for a reason, and you should probably follow them. I don't want you to be too afraid, though, of me saying, oh, it's an astringent, oh, it's going to suck all the oil out of your skin, because if you take a look at the actual texture of this mask, it is a really creamy, kind of milty mask that you don't have that many particles. Like, this is a cream where maybe there's a tiny bit of very scattered grit going on with it, but it's not going to exfoliate your skin from you rubbing it on your skin as much as it's going to do that from it drying on your skin. These plant extracts also provide very good antioxidant benefits for a mask, though it is a wash-off treatment, so I'm not sure how many of those benefits are actually going to be giving you that much of an effect compared to the immediate effects that you get from it being a clay mask with astringent properties. Comparing it with the most recent clay mask that I have used that I enjoy, which is the Innisfree Volcanic Clay Pore Mask, they have a very similar idea towards them, where they are clay masks that are meant to sit on your skin, dry off, and then wash them off. Most of them are going to be working very similarly and have very minimal differences. I think this guy works a lot harder, where you're going to get a lot more for the same amount of product put on your face. This is going to really suck everything up and just kind of get rid of all that gunk, where this guy maybe is going to just kind of need a little bit more time, use it every week, take some time before you start seeing results. So if you need to go out for an event and you want your pores to look amazing, this Pore Morocco mask is great for that. Every single time I use it, I notice that the sebaceous filaments in my nose go away. It sucks out all of that gunk for wonderful temporary effects. I do say temporary effects, though, very intentionally, because every single time you use a clay mask, you are using it for the immediate benefits that come from that, to get rid of the gunk that is on the surface of your skin. This isn't something that's going to give you a lot of long-term benefits compared to leave-on treatments they're going to be putting on all the time. This clay mask is something that you just kind of do as kind of that once in a while detox, even though detox isn't the right word for it. I don't really know what is the right word for it, but it does the job pretty well. I think there are much better options for people with dry skin. If you have dry skin, I would avoid this mask altogether. It is going to be too harsh for your skin if you leave it on too long, which you accidentally will once in your life, I promise you. But if you were on the oilier side of everything, like combo to oily, this is a pretty good choice for you if you want to have just a nice wash-off clay mask. It's a pretty good price for a pretty good amount, and it does its job very well for every reason why you would want to use a clay mask in the first place. Immediate results. One quick note before I finish off this video is that there are a lot of claims that these masks like to make. This one does it, a bunch of others do it, where it's just gonna say, oh, it tightens up your pores, it makes them all look beautiful, it closes everything up. That isn't something that can actually happen. Pores are not muscles, they cannot open and close, they cannot change size, but what it can do is it can clean out all this stuff to make them look like they're smaller. They're not going to physically change, but if you get rid of all the stuff that shows off how deep they are, how dirty they are, all of that, it's gonna look a lot better, and that's what these clay masks are really great for. So that's all I have for this video. Wanted to keep it very short and sweet. I actually just saw a post made on Reddit a week ago of somebody reviewing this mask, and I wanted to kind of add my 2 cents about it, bring my opinion on it, and just kind of have more ideas out there. I don't think I've seen it anywhere on YouTube yet, so I'm excited to see what other people think about it. I got mine on YesStyle, you can get yours too, whatever the hell you want to do. So, I will see you all next time in my next video. I am trying to be more consistent about it, but I have a job and things are difficult, but I will see you all next time, and catch me later. Bye-bye.